welcome back to my channel. It has been a while and I can only apologise. I am consistently inconsistent, and the reason I've decided to post another video is because a lot has happened in that time, and I think it helps me sort of reflect back on who I was and who I am now, and it's definitely more for myself, kind of like a digital journal if you'd like. And I feel like I'm a different person than who I was. It's not even that long ago. I acted like it was years ago, and it's like, what, 6 months ago? 7 months ago? I don't know. Anyway, life updates. In the time since I last posted a video, my partner moved in with me, and if you can remember, if you've seen my videos, my flat is quite small. So it's interesting, but we are making it work, and you know, that's how it is. It also helps save so much money. This year I got made redundant, which is a lot of fun, obviously, and I'm actually kind of glad that my partner lives with me, whereas I couldn't have afforded to live here by myself. I actually got made redundant a couple of weeks ago, and then I do have another job lined up, and I don't start that for another couple of weeks. So I've had like 2 weeks off so far, and I've got another 2 weeks off, or just under. And I've been just doing random things. It's so weird not to have routine or sort of like, when I say purpose, I wouldn't say it's purpose, it's just so strange to have so much time and I'm not sure what to do with it, whereas when I work and I come home I'm like, oh my god, I want to do this, this and this, and then I tend to be more motivated to do things, whereas not working seems to have made me less motivated to do things, because I'm kind of like, well, there's no rush, but I've been doing my best to keep to like some kind of routine or just plans for myself. So that's kind of like one of the biggest things that have happened to me, and to be honest, I'm actually quite okay with it. I was quite upset at the time because there was a lot of worry and stress about finding another job and not having that like security in the job, but I now have a new job lined up and I'm actually looking forward to it, because when I think about it more, I think maybe it was time that I left my old job anyway. It was getting quite stressful is a word for it, I guess. So yeah, I'm looking forward to starting my new job soon. Another thing that happened is I had my first Valentine's Day, proper like Valentine's Day celebration, where I went to a like converted lorry with my partner, and it was like that shabby chic kind of thing, and very like eco-friendly. We were in the woods and there was this jacuzzi, and there was peacocks. But the funny part was, it was absolutely chucking it down when we were there. So we were sitting in the jacuzzi in the rain, but I absolutely loved it. It was fantastic. We also, me and my partner and my friend, we went to Belfast, and that was absolutely beautiful. Went through I think it's called the Antrim coast, and we saw like the places that Game of Thrones were filmed. I went to a Giant's Causeway, and then that was just absolutely stunning. I'll try and include some photos somewhere here if I can figure that out. I'm sure I've done it before, so I'm sure I can do it again. That's really bad, isn't it? It shows how long it's been. And again, I'm very, very sorry for that, but I thought I'd like to give myself a bit of an update and digital journal kind of thing. I saw Snow Patrol live just less than a week ago. Would have been last Thursday, and today is Wednesday, the 2nd of July. So it wasn't that long ago, and that was fantastic. At the moment it's been quite hot where I am. My flat isn't that much better. I had 2 fans going a minute ago, but they're very, very noisy, so I decided to turn those off. We've booked, me and my partner, a trip to Japan. So it'll be obviously the second time for me, but the first time for my partner, and we're going to Osaka because I went to Tokyo last time, and he's definitely more of a nature buff, I suppose, whereas I don't really mind either the city or, well, either or, but we're going to go to like Kyoto as well, and we're also going to take a day trip to Hiroshima. So next month we've got to book all our like train tickets and stuff for that, because we're going in late October. I'm trying to think what else, because it's been a time. It's been a time. I learnt to sew, kind of. I'm going to say kind of. I have a sewing machine and I do my best. I made a bag, and it's actually not too bad. At least I don't think so. It's actually for a first try. I still have a lot of work to do on it for sure. I've been playing a lot of games, so a lot of Magic, a lot of D&D, and it's been, I don't know, it's just been such a good first half of my year. And looking back at one of the videos, I think I was crying because I felt like I was ruining things and I just couldn't get it right. I've learned that a lot of it is I need to take those steps to improve on things, and I have taken that into account. And I think a huge help is my partner. Like, he's so supportive, and I have these like mini breakdowns sometimes, and he, instead of what I'm used to, which is backlash from friends I used to have, or just ignoring me or just getting angry or whatever, he's just like, let's talk about it, let's talk it out. How do you feel? Why do you feel this way? What can we do to help you feel better? And that has been the world to me, and because of that support, I've never felt better, like mentally. And I still have my up and down days, because of course I do, and I'm only human after all. But I've been doing some other things too. So in the time I have at the moment, I've been doing batch cooking. So I filled my freezer with countless burritos. It's unreal. And I've been making my partner pack lunches, like batch cooking them, like salmon ones and tuna ones and pastas and stuff. And he's really enjoying those, because he still obviously has work. So you know, I wanted to do something for him, for all the help he gives me too. I've been back into playing my Switch a lot recently, because there's a new Rune Factory game and I'm a huge nerd. I've been really, really into my cross stitch, like to the point that I'm actually thinking of making a floss tube video, because I've been watching a lot and I was like, I could totally do that, and then that would, I think, would keep me motivated in my cross stitch, because I think at the moment I've got so much free time, which is why I think I'm doing it so often. But I'll show you one thing I've made, because I'm quite proud of this one. I finished this recently. It's like a galactic cat, and I turned it into a cushion. Look how cute that is. That's just a plate where I'd like, I put it on my wall. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a, it's gone dark, there you go. I'm gonna do a video on those, and then we got a pet jumping spider, and if you don't like spiders, you're like, oh, why would you do that? But he's so cool. And the reason we got it is because I got my partner to read Children of Time, and he's recently finished Children of Rain by Adrian Tchaikovsky. And if you don't know about his books, it's about jumping spiders, and I reread it alongside him, and we were like, oh my god, we want a pet jumping spider. So we have a pet jumping spider, which I hope I'll put a picture here. And he's called Eli. I can't remember who he's named after. My partner said something about a poet, possibly. He's really into poetry. I'm not that great with poetry. I like reading, just reading, but I'll read poetry too. Speaking of reading, I have been keeping on top of that as well. So I've been reading, I think I've read 20 books so far this year. I'm saying that. I hope I have. Done some rereads, some new things. Just trying to keep on top of the things that made me happy, and they still make me happy as I've been doing them. But yeah, so that's pretty much my life update at this point. I've probably missed quite a few things. As I said, a lot's happened, and my memory is scattered at the best of times. But I think the future of my channel will probably just be like life updates, sort of like a digital journal kind of thing, and I imagine some floss tube stuff, which I'm hoping for. But yeah, I'll probably do a video of me and my partner going to Japan, because that's quite a big thing happening this year. And I think after Japan, we're looking at saving some money to get a bigger place, because as I said, it's quite tight in here. But you know, it saves money, so I can't complain, especially with my current situation. But other than that, yes, it's been a really good year so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the year. And I think I have a lot to look forward to and a lot to be grateful for. And yeah, I feel so much better now, for sure. I've met a lot of people, old friends and new friends, who I'm so grateful for, and my family, of course. Sound really bad. But I'm hoping my audio disconnected from my thing, so if the sound has changed at some point, that'll be why, and I can only apologise for that, but there should still be sound anyway. So that will be it for this video. Thank you for watching if you did, and hopefully I will post again at some point. No promises, but I'll try.